Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call on stage the man behind the entire show, Mr. Anuj Guglani. He is the founder and CEO of World Auto Forum Group. Can I have a louder round of applause for this man? He deserves it. He is your fraternity, yes. And now to take you to the journey of the World Auto Forum, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Anuj Guglani, founder and CEO WAF Group. Mr. Anuj is a multidisciplinary professional, founded the World Auto Forum in 2009, armed with an engineering degree from Nagpur University, an MBA from IIT Delhi, and LLB from Faculty of Law, Delhi University. He's been pivotal in establishing WAF, or World Auto Forum, as the leading global platform for the auto and mobility industry. Anuj is also the co-founder of Jaldi EV, an e-commerce platform for EVs, and the author of the acclaimed book, Oye Hoye. So, Mr. Anuj, can we have you here on stage? Welcome the man, please.
Thanks a ton, Deepthi. अरे भाई इतनी इज्जत की आदत नहीं है, ये किसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था. Okay, so good morning friends and a big welcome to you to the 9th edition of IVASS, India Vehicle After Sales Summit by World Auto Forum. It might sound generic and filmy, but it actually sounds like yesterday when we did the first edition, and now we are in the 9th. Next year would be 10th, hopefully, by God's grace. So on a Saturday morning, so many people in the hall, I think each one of you deserves a round of applause. Can you please applaud yourselves? So, when we started IVASS in 2015, we were thinking, why is it that no program happens on vehicle after sales? And even after so many editions, the 9th edition, we still feel that why is there only one program on vehicle after sales? Yes, there is one more program on aftermarket in South, but why not any other program on vehicle after sales? कभी-कभी मेरे दिल में ये ख्याल आता है कि दिल में क्यों ख्याल आता है, दिमाग में क्यों नहीं आता है. So, it's still very ironic, vehicle after sales is the biggest contributor of profitability, of revenue. In retail, you have a term called service absorption ratio. I'm sure all of you know that to what extent the service absorbs the losses of sales, though these days sales are not the losses are not that much in sales. Everything is nice and hunky-dory, and Garima's smile says it all. So waiting, this, that, no discount. But how long would the honeymoon last? Eventually, the supply-demand statistics, they take over. So when so much is happening in vehicle after sales, each one of you is fighting a battle on a daily basis on empowering your team. Still, why only one program? There should be more programs. There should be an IVASS every week or every month, or at least once a quarter. Why once a year? So with that thought, I would like to just give you one boring presentation. It's an interesting topic, but the way I give it might be boring because I am giving it to you, but still, please bear just next few minutes. Okay. What do I get if I Google World Auto News? Any guesses? This is something which millions Google every morning, whichever part of the world they might be, the people in the industry that is. They Google World Auto News because they want the latest news. Any guesses? What shows up? And by the way, this is not my laptop, so I'm not even sure what will show up. Oh, I need to do it again. Can you see which is the first link if I Google World Auto News? It is World Auto Forum's Auto News section. So actually, World Auto Forum is not just a forum for doing events or online discussions. We are also the world leader in auto news. You Google World Auto News, we are number one, ahead of any other media, property, vehicle you can think of, not just in Delhi or India, but across the world. Okay, second experiment. Let's Google Auto Think Tank, and I'll repeat, this is not my laptop. This is a laptop from the organizing team. Auto, that's why I'm struggling because I'm used to a Mac and this is a Windows laptop. So if I Google Auto Think Tank, what does it show? Can you see? It's again World Auto Forum. Think Tank. We have a think tank where a lot of news items turn up. All right? Okay, enough of bragging. Now let's go back to our website. So friends, this is what I just shared about. This is where we are number one across the world in auto news and auto think tank. And I'll just take you through the slideshow. Sometime back, Niti Aayog had partnered us for the standards of EV battery swapping and the EV batteries. We were the route to the industry for Niti Aayog, and all the companies shared so many things about battery swapping and what is their laundry list, that people at Niti Aayog were actually, I would use the word flabbergasted, that so much of inputs have come their way. And they really thanked us. And we also try to do the best job. So we also work very closely with these government bodies. I think somebody from Niti Aayog is already there in the hall or about to come. Anybody from Niti Aayog right now in the hall? They were supposed to come. Okay, they should join in soon. All right. Second thing I like to show over here. Okay, so we keep rewarding top leaders of the industry on a very, very stringent process. We do the IVASS awards every year. IIT Delhi is a research partner. No other industry award, IIT Delhi is the research partner. We took IIT Delhi because they are most fair, they are most unbiased. All right, we went to one of the big fours, I will not name which one, but we got a very biased research, we stopped going there. So when you are rewarding people like you, the top leaders, it has to be fair, it has to be unbiased. It's very important. We don't allow any sponsor partners on the jury. We have observers on the jury. All right, we have a complete third-party ratification process also, and then you get the winners. It's really long drawn. Okay, and unlike even the Supreme Court, the verdict is as per majority minority. But in the VAF Awards jury, it has to be unanimous. Unless all the jury members agree, the award is not given. So it's really earned and not actually given. Okay, so this is just another ratification. Companies put our logo on their products if they have won our award. And they sell these products across the world. And they say that the sale has gone up. Just imagine. This is an actual picture of an actual product being sold in Asia. All right, this is VAF First. If you'll see, a lot of people are having VAF First written here. So they are part of a special exclusive community within VAF called VAF First. A lot of them are here right now in this hall as well. They are the top leaders of the industry, and it is only on invitation. All right, and they are the people to whom we have to look up to and we have to learn from them. They are VAF First. This is one of our NGO arms where we do a lot of crowd funding. And have you seen in Delhi, if you stay in Delhi, there are a lot of people on the footpath outside AIMS hospital. There are two big hospitals, AIMS and Safdarjung, across the road. A lot of people are sitting on the road on the pavement. You know, they're waiting for, you know what they're waiting for? They're waiting for two things. They're waiting for their turn to get operated. And number two, they're waiting for funds because everything is not free. Medicines are not free, wheelchair is not free. So we work a lot, we work very closely with them. So my wife is more involved in that venture. That's Citizens for Better India. So that's about it. Now coming to, okay, I've covered all this. This again is something very interesting. We started, I think around 3 years back, called VAF Ventures. VAF Ventures is where we do a lot of M&A work, you know. Because of this trust, I would say, the trust, the love that we have got of the industry, they also, you know, accommodate us, involve us in M&A work. In fact, we've just recently closed a great transaction. It's all out there in the media as well. So we do these M&A deals, we help in fundraising for startups, established companies across the world. So this is something very interesting in automotive and mobility with specialization. We get covered extensively by media also. You know, we had done the whale tank. You know, a lot of people used to have a complaint, you guys don't give any ad in the newspaper, this, that. So we did this whale tank, we gave an ad in the newspaper, in ET. It was a huge hit. I don't know whether people really saw the ad, but people took the picture of that ad, who were covered in that ad, and they put on social media, and it went viral. So another case study for the publishing industry, but it actually went viral. Whichever top leader, investor, Shark Tank guys whom we spoke to, they say, hey, I had seen your ad. Then I used to ask them, where? In the paper or on social media? But they had seen the ad. By the way, we also are number one in automotive news worldwide, but this always adds to the extension. Think Tank I've already shown you. Now I'll quickly get you. WAF TV, we've already seen. So WAF TV, you'll find hundreds and hundreds of videos on the automotive industry, top leaders, speakers, our brands, our partners, their customers, testimonials, latest AI tools being used, our keynotes. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos. You know, it'll take an entire life. There are time, or probably more than a lifetime, to see all the content. There's so many of them. Now quickly coming to the program, which we are here for. So I'm sure all of you would have seen this website of IVASS. I'll quickly go to the agenda, what we have in store for the day. In a short while from now, we'll have the inauguration ceremony, and then we have the first power panel. See, you know, that's the beauty of, you know, everybody getting together and sharing the best practices on innovations and case studies, things which actually worked. We're almost at the end of the year. What has worked for us in terms of innovations, case studies? See, life is all about experimentation. Life, we cannot live by just mitigating risk. If we are leaders of the industry, we have to give that room, that cushion, that allowance to our teams. At least like a little lab. Try something new. Try, fail, try. Keep doing that loop till you get something really amazing. Google does that. Facebook does that. They all give that room to their teams. So people might say, hey, we are from a little traditional industry, we don't do that. You know, here it's real people, real machinery, real stock, inventory. But all the more we should do it then, at least in a little controlled environment. So what worked for us? This is the panel which shall discuss in a short while. In terms of customer, everything begins and ends with the customer. What worked for customer experience, customer satisfaction, customer retention? There are three words: experience, satisfaction, retention. And each word has a lot of weight. And their weight shall be discussed, analyzed, evaluated, debriefed, and learnings shall come out in the first panel. Then we have the second panel. Of course, we have keynotes. We have by Santosh from Henkel, by Guru from VW. They will all be sharing their best practices. What new they have done. Say, how is Henkel powering the after-sales workshops across the country? They are the world leader in adhesives. You might say, so what? But what can they do for you? That question will get answered. They also have a demo outside. So they believe in showing real action, not just in words. So their demo is there. See what they are doing. Then, of course, by Mr. Sharan Malhotra, we have the keynote on Nippon Paint. Why should one go for a paint by Nippon? There are so many options. How is Nippon Paint different? How can they add value? These are the questions we need to ask again and again. All right, second panel, and before that we have Naveen. Naveen will do his keynote. Naveen is heading Intellinet Systems, and they have some great technologies and softwares for your warranty management system, for your spare parts catalog, for your DMS, for your end-to-end customer journey. You know, they say that they save a lot of time of the spare parts guy at the dealership. Time saved is money earned. What more value can we add? If we use these technologies, can we pitch them as innovations and case studies in the next IVASS? That's the question we have to answer and we have to evaluate. In the second panel, best practices innovations on workshop profitability and productivity. That's where the buck stops. हम बहुत बड़ी-बड़ी बातें कर लेंगे, but at the end of the day, what is happening in the workshop level, service advisor level, technician level, bay level? How is value created for all the stakeholders? We shall discuss in this panel. And of course, after that, we have another great keynote by Sumit. So it's all about data. What kind of analytics we can use? Like I was talking to Raman sir, Mr. Raman Sharma, ASDC. He said that he is doing a fantastic program with FADA these days. It is management by dashboards. So Sumit will tell us how you can manage your entire data by sitting on a chair. We love our ivory towers, don't we? So at times, it should actually add value to us. Yes or no? And then in the third panel, see, EV is getting a lot of headwinds these days. EV is getting a lot of battering, a lot of bashing. One could say it's the fossil fuel lobby coming on EV. Or one could say, hey, it's some genuine lacuna in EV for which the market is rejecting. But the transformation, migration to EV is inevitable. Only three-worded question. Are we ready? are we ready for that EV migration? We shall study and we shall evaluate and debrief and learn in the third panel. After that, we'll have the Hall of Fame ceremony and WAF industry best practice. And of course, the valedictory where we thank all our partners and teams for supporting us. And now I think मैंने बहुत बड़बड़ कर ली है. So Deepti, back to you. Thank you so much, friends, and have a great, great program. Learn, as the WAF punchline is, connect, grow, share, and win. So we at WAF all hope that you connect, grow, share, and win in the 9th edition of IVASS. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anuj.